All right, we want to graph this quadratic equation. You can treat it as standard form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And so a is -1. B, we don't see an x to the first power term, so b is 0. And then c is 3. Step 1, find the axis of symmetry. X equals -b over 2a. So we're substituting into this. We have x equals negative, and then 0, b is 0, so -0 is just 0. 2 times a, 2 times -1 is -2. So we have 0 over -2, which is just 0. So x equals 0 is your axis symmetry. We've completed step 1, and we'll graph that. It's right on top of the x-axis, or excuse me, y-axis. Vertical line. Now to find the y-coordinate of the vertex, we're going to replace x with 0. So y equals negative, and then replace x with 0, and solve for y. We're replacing x with 0 because the axis symmetry always goes through the vertex. 0 squared is 0. The opposite of 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. So when we put 0 in for x, we get 3 for y. That's our vertex. So 0, 3 is our vertex. So from the origin, go up 1, 2, 3, and put a point. Now we're going to pick some x values to the right of the vertex. So we'll put 1 in. So everywhere we see an x, we'll put 1 in the equation. Y equals negative, and then 1 squared. Make sure you use parentheses there. 1 squared, 1 times 1 is 1. The opposite of 1 is -1. Plus 3 is 2. So we have a point at 1, 2. From the origin, go to the right 1, up 2. Now let's pick another point to the right of the vertex. So x, we've already put 0, 1, now we'll put 2. So everywhere there's an x, we'll put 2, and then we'll simplify the equation. 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4. The opposite of 4 is -4. -4 plus 3 is -1. So we have a point at 2, -1. From the origin, go to the right 2, down 1. Next step is so we've done step 2. Now we're going to mirror the points. So 1 unit to the right has a y value of 2. And then 2 units to the right of the axis symmetry has a y value of -1. So reflect those points across the axis symmetry, and then we'll connect them with a smooth curve. Final step. Now these also ask for domain and range. So we'll list that. Domain, any real number we put into this will give us a y value out. Any real number for x will give us a y value out. So the domain is all real numbers. And then the range, the y values, they go up to 3, and then everything else is below that. So y is less than or equal to 3. So we've got our parabola, our U shape, opening down because a is negative. And the domain is all real numbers. Range is y is less than or equal to 3. Got more videos on my website. You can check them out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel.